Good morning, YouTube. This is my second weekly video about my weight loss journey. I've got some stats for you, I've got some thoughts for you. It won't be a long video, but it's where I am at the moment. So first of all, my stats. So my overall weight as of this morning, which is Sunday the 29th of October, is 17 stone, 13.2 pounds. And I want to say at this point that when I got on the scale this morning, I was just hoping I'd be less than 18 stone. And I'm really pleased that is the case, because it's just a little bit of motivation. That means I'm going to try and not go above 18 again. That'd be my absolute outer limit. And I'm kind of, in my head, I'm thinking that is now as high as you need to go. Just go the opposite direction. So I'm glad that that happened, and I'm happy to use that as some sort of motivation. My fat percentage also went down slightly over last week, which I'm pleased about. It's 34.2%, down from 34.8 last week. So that's a positive thing. So I'm taking that as a positive, and I'm going to just bank that and say, well done, it's been a good week. The next figure I've got is my visceral fat rating is still 19. I wouldn't expect that to change quite yet. It needs to go down to around about 12 at least. The next figure, which is the second most important figure for me, is my muscle mass. I was hoping it would be still over 11 stone, because I don't want to lose 2 pounds of total mass, because it's just 2 pounds of muscle, and it was 11 stone, 3.0 pounds. So actually pretty much the same as last week, which I'm really pleased about. So those two figures, my overall mass going down below 18 and my muscle mass being above 11 stone still, were both positives. My physique rating is still a 3, which will be for a while. My basal metabolic rate is 2,255 calories per day, 2255. My metabolic age is still 50, it will be that for a while. And my calculated muscle percentage is 62.5%, my total body mass. And then my BMI finally this week is 36.7, down by 0.2. So I'm going to take that, I'm going to bank that as being a good week, and try and use it as motivation to carry on. What in terms of my behaviours this week, it hasn't been great, but it hasn't been a disaster. So I'm still struggling with my motivation to kind of do the right things, and that's kind of getting the right amount of sleep. It's getting the right amount of exercise, and not buying sweet foods and takeaways. So I didn't buy any takeaways this week, but I did get. I remember there was a time. It was when I did if you watch my other videos, it was the day that I did the Saturday morning run. So starting at midnight on Saturday morning, I went to a garage to get some fuel, and I got a can of Red Bull, and I got a packet of fudge, and that was definitely something that I probably should have done. But it was the idea was to get me through the night if I needed a bit of a boost. So I kind of justified it that way. And then earlier on in the week, I remember also it might have been at a garage when I filled up with fuel. I had a pretty good day. I think it was possibly the Wednesday, can't remember, where I sort of had done a lot of work. It'd been a long day, and I'd achieved quite a lot of income, and I just felt I deserved a treat. And when that thought got in my head, I couldn't get it out of my head, so I filled with fuel, and I just got myself some chocolatey stuff. I can't remember where I got that, but I knew it was wrong stuff. But other than that, I don't think I've been too bad with my dietary stuff this week. So it's a start, I suppose. It's another start. I haven't done any exercise really, and that's the bit that's I'm really kind of not in the right mindset for. So right now, I'm wanting to make decisions on a daily basis where I don't buy chocolates, biscuits, cakes, ice cream, etc., and takeaways. Now I think that's perfectly doable. I can do that. I've done it before, and that's a start. So I'm just starting with that. I'm not worrying at the moment about my sleep, not worrying at the moment about exercise. That'll have to come when I've got a bit of momentum. And I did I don't know if I mentioned this in a video recently or not, but I saw my stomach a few days ago and it's way too big now. I'm quite upset by seeing it. It's not, it reminds me of my old self. See, my face hasn't really got that. The thing is that my face used to be quite round because of my being overweight, as well as my body. When I lost my weight, it went from everywhere, including my stomach. The last place was my stomach then, so I always had a bit of a belly. Now my belly is coming back to the old size it was, which is just disappointing, which means I can't fit in my clothes. But my face hasn't quite got back to that round thing. It's still got its same sort of same shape. So when I look in the mirror, I don't see the effects of me putting on weight. But when I look down, I absolutely do see it, and that's what upsets me. So I just need to try and get my head into the right place to make the decisions correctly each day. In terms of those things, in terms of the not buying takeaways and not buying sweet foods. Now, today, being Sunday, I've just been shopping, I have bought a large cheesecake and some ice cream. And I've justified it by saying, let's go with 1 day a week where I can have that stuff. Let me allow myself that, and that can be a Sunday after I've weighed myself. And then maybe that can be a way in which I can mitigate my need during the week. If I can say in the week, on Sunday you can have something, don't have it now, then maybe that will help me just get into the right behaviours. I think what I'm trying to explain during this video is all those little tiny things that help, and in my mind, because I know what I'm trying to achieve, I'm just trying to use every little piece of information, every little piece of motivation to help me get started. Because I know that once I'm started, once I'm on that sort of virtuous cycle, it will be easy. I know it will be easy. I've done it before so many times. The kind of getting into the right habits. So just need to start off, and at the moment, just using those tiny little tricks, I suppose, tiny little techniques to get myself doing the right things. There you go. That's my video for today. I'm going to upload this, and then we'll see what happens next week. I suppose let me give it. While I do that, I'm just now. Let me give myself some little target for this week. So next time I do a video, I want to have lost 2 pounds of weight overall, and I want to have lost, let's say, 0.5% of fat percentage. There we go. Let's see if I can achieve that. Right. Thank you for listening. I'll see you next week. Bye.